Okay everyone, we have gathered here today because Suburban Squatching has been off the air for a while. So we are looking for a show that will be able to replace it. And today I have for you two pilot episode trailer things for two shows that we could possibly be using to replace that time slot. It's been open for a long time, so I think these two shows really could get all of our audience. So I'm going to show you the first one now. The suburbs are a place most men escape from to go out into the actual wild. But there are a few brave men like me who choose to stay there and explore the wilderness. I'm Dingo McCrocy, and today I'm going to be showing you about suburban fishing. Unlike regular fishing, suburban fishing can get, kind of scary because you don't have the great outdoors to keep you comfortable. You have just this terrible, horrible suburban area, so just nasty. And I personally don't recommend doing it at home, but I am here to guide you through what to do if you wish to, but I must put a disclaimer that it can get very, very dangerous. Unlike what you might believe, yes, you still do need a fishing pole for suburban fishing. You don't just use like your hands or something. This still does require a rod. But where it does differ is with the different kind of baits you can use. One popular one that people like to use is decorative pillows, because that is something the suburbs just love to have. Another popular one is if you have a chunk of white picket fence, that usually does a really good job. But what I prefer to use actually is just a classic TV remote that you can't go anywhere in the suburbs without finding a TV remote. So you can fish for some really, really good stuff with this as your bait. The next thing they also will need is a body of water. Because the suburbs typically aren't very water-filled places, you're going to have to dig kind of deep into your environment to find it. And I was lucky enough to find this bad boy right here. So this is where I'm actually going to be testing out my fishing. We're going to see if I can get a good catch, a real good catch. See, I got the fishing puns in there. But yeah, so let's give it a go. Alright, so are you guys ready to see me do my first television cast? Television, the fish puns just will never end. But yeah, we're gonna see what we can catch. Alright, let's get our first cast. Alright. Takes a lot of patience. Oh! Got something on the hook. So on our first cast, on our first day, we actually got a pretty decent catch. It's one of the more common fish you find in the suburbs, but we actually found a rather big one. It is the common, it's an office paper bass. You see it looks like it's made of office paper. And one thing that will help you differentiate between a suburban and a regular fish is instead of breathing through gills, it breathes through, if you could see, bills like gas, electric, and water. So I think I'm going to take this one home and actually eat it because it looks like it's going to be really delicious. But yeah, thanks guys for watching, and this was Dingo McCrocy, Suburban Fishing. Wasn't that amazing? Now time for our second show. Rye. Math time with Radical Rye. What is up, you guys? It is Radical Rye, and today we're gonna start off with some flash math facts. Are you ready, kids? Well, I hope you are. 2 plus 2. 3 plus 3, 4 plus 4, 5 plus 5, 6 plus 6. You guys did it so well. Good job. Today, we have two cool math things to learn about. Well, you see, it's the first episode So I actually think we should do 3. We're gonna start off with something for those little kiddies out there. We're gonna learn to count with these bad boys right here, these fingers, all right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway there, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, guys. Alright, radicals. So for our next concept we are going to learn about, we are going to take a trip to the physics land, and we are going to talk about pendulums. But with the lack of TV funding, because this is just our trailer episode, we can't afford a real pendulum. So I'm just gonna demonstrate what it would look like with this screw. As you can see, pendulums go back and forth. Usually this be on a string, but today we just got a screw. So yeah, kids, pendulum. For all you sports guys out there, you can also demonstrate a pendulum with a golf club. And with a golf club, you're gonna need more physics, like force, which is F equals ma, on that golf ball. This was your bonus lesson. Putt. I did not make the putt quite like I hoped to, but I think there's a special secret written on this ball. Why, is that the equation for slope of a line? Y equals mx plus b? Alright, radicals, so we are going to demonstrate this equation. So we don't have a whiteboard again because of lack of funding. I'm going to use this screw on this corkboard to draw the line. So for this, y is y. That is the y. M is your slope. X is the x point. And b, I think that is like moving it. So your line could look something like that. Sometimes the slope of a line is 0, and that means you go in a straight line, kinda like a flipping line. Radical! Those are the options we have, guys. So whichever one you guys think would be the next great series, we're gonna have to bring this to a vote.